mic on? Is it on? Okay. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you, man. I'm so proud of you. I'm so thankful to be here this evening. I had the pleasure and the honor of watching Raoul Peck's incredible documentary. And James Baldwin has been a huge inspiration for me and for Wonderland and how we make music. He is just a fearless individual who, you know, just to think of this man, this black man, who was openly gay, using his writing as his weapon to fight back against oppression, just really, 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 really makes me so proud to be black. And he had to choose freedom over fear every day he walked out. It was hunting season for black men, let alone black gay men. So for me, to think of what he has contributed to society with his writing and just telling the story, I always remember this saying that he who controls, or she who controls the pen controls the narrative. And I just think that without James Baldwin, I would not be the artist that I am today. I feel a big responsibility to continue to carry on his legacy of choosing that freedom over fear. And one of the passages I want to read from James Baldwin is Notes of the Native Son. If you have not read it, please read it. And it goes like this. It is only in his music, which Americans are able to admire because a protective sentimentality limits their understanding of it, that the Negro in America has been able to tell his story. It is a story which otherwise has yet to be told, and which no American is prepared to hear. As is the inevitable result of things unsaid, we find ourselves, until today, oppressed with a dangerous and reverberating silence. The story is told compulsively, in symbols and signs, in hieroglyphics. It is revealed in Negro speech, and in that of the white majority, and in their different frames of reference. The ways in which the Negro has affected the American psychology are betrayed in our popular culture and in our morality. In our estrangement from him is the depth of our estrangement from ourselves. We cannot ask, what do we really feel about him? Such a question merely opens the gates of chaos. What we really feel about him is involved with all that we feel about everything, about everyone, about ourselves. The story of the Negro in America is the story of America, or more precisely, it is the story of Americans. It is not a very pretty story. The story of a people is never very pretty. The Negro in America, gloomily referred to as that shadow which lies athwart our national life, is far more than that. It is a series of shadows, self-created, intertwining, which now we helplessly battle. One may say that the Negro in America does not really exist, except in the darkness of our minds. Our dehumanization of the Negro then is indivisible from our dehumanization of ourselves. The loss of our own identity and the price we pay for our own anointment of his. Time and our own force act as our allies, creating an impossible, a fruitless tension between the traditional masters and slaves, the traditional master and slave. Impossible and fruitless because, literal and visible as the tension has become, it has nothing to do with reality. Enjoy this film.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Janelle Monae.